Hi everyone. So today I had the honour of being asked to make a speech at the local Walk for William that was raising awareness for William Tyrrell and his family. And I was asked to give a speech about child safety and my experience. This is not something I thought I'd ever share with you guys. Sorry, I've got my little mate here, Frosty, giving me a hand. Um, this is not something I ever thought I'd share with you guys, but I thought if I could stand up in front of everyone that I did this morning and give this speech, then I could make a video and share it with everyone as well, and hope that it would raise awareness. So this is a speech I gave this morning for the local Walk for William. My name is Nicole Sherman, and I am here to share my story and talk about child safety, child and family safety within the community. It is a concern for police and William's family that he has been taken by a pedophile ring, and this is a line of inquiry that they are pursuing. There is a lot of stigma attached to this issue, with many people wrongly believing it won't happen to them or it doesn't affect them. I am here to tell you that I thought exactly the same thing. I come from Tenterfield, a town that is very similar to Kyogle and around the same size. I believed living in a small town with a close community that bad things didn't happen. It was never talked about, and I believed we were safe from those kind of things that happen on TV or in the news. But it did happen. It does happen. For me, it was following a night out back in 2010. August 6th, 2010, to be exact. I was out at the local pub with my friends. I'm going to pause here to state that I was not drinking, nor was I drunk. Not that it should matter, but unfortunately that is the ignorance and stigma that gets assumed of me when I tell my story. I decided that I wanted to go home earlier than my friends, and living in Tenterfield, it was a short walk to my house. So that's what I did. I had done it many times before. I walked home alone. It was about 11 p.m. at night. I was about 200 metres from my house when I was attacked, thrown to the ground, and violently sexually assaulted. I was 50 metres from the local police station. I was in a well-lit area. I was on a high traffic road. I was alone. In 2014, there were 20,677 reported victims of sexual assault, of which 16% were under 19. Still don't think it could happen to you? 70% of sexual assaults are perpetrated by someone the victim knows closely. The remaining 30% by someone they have met in passing. Less than 1% of sexual assaults are committed by a stranger. Still don't believe it could happen to you? I was in that less than 1%. I believed I was safe, that it wouldn't happen to me. I was wrong. So what can we do to protect ourselves and our families? We can start the conversation, talk about it, raise awareness. Should children be able to play in the yard alone and be safe? Absolutely. Can they? No. Should we be able to walk home alone at night and arrive safely? Of course we should. Can we? No. Hiding from these facts isn't going to change the reality that unfortunately we live in an unsafe world. Now, I'm not saying wrap your children up in cotton wool and never let them make mistakes in life, but speak openly to them about the dangers in our society. For the younger ones, speak about stranger danger, never going home with a stranger, never talking to a stranger, don't approach a stranger. What to do if a stranger approaches you. Have an open dialogue so that they feel comfortable coming to you if something was to happen, and they feel like you would believe them. For the older ones, never walk or travel alone. If you can, always stay in a large group. Look out for your friends and encourage safe and responsible choices. Always have 2 or more options of a safe way home. Have a backup plan, a plan B. That night 5 years ago changed my entire life in a split second. Along with people thinking that it won't happen to them, there's a school of thought that if it was to happen, that you get over it, you move on. Let me tell you, that is far from the truth. For 5 years, I have battled with the mental and emotional scars that I was left with that night. From post-traumatic stress disorder, nightmares, and being afraid of people behind me, to OCD and washing my hands 40 or more times a day, to anorexia nervosa, which I'm still struggling with today. All desperate attempts to try and regain the control that was violently taken from me that night. I continue to battle and fight these scars and trauma each and every day. And today, I stand here urging you all to fight alongside me. Fight by talking to your children. Fight by demonstrating safe behaviour and choices. Fight by raising awareness and showing your support, exactly like you all have done here today for William and his family. I stand here today as a voice for all those who can't yet speak up, as a voice for each and every victim, child or adult, male or female. I stand here and I fight for you. Together as a society, we need to work together to educate our children and our families about safe choices and behaviours. Thank you. Guys, I hope you use this video and take on board what I've said today. Speak to your children, be open about it, don't shy away from talking about it. Encourage them to know about the dangers in our society and what to do. It's so, so important. Don't ever think it can't happen to you.